Welcome back to America Together Radio. Today we're talking about local knowledge and why some of the most valuable information in America never appears on a national news broadcast.
That's an interesting idea.
Think about it. Every community has information that outsiders simply don't have.
Because the people who live there experience it every day.
Exactly.
You don't learn it down from a spreadsheet.
Not completely, no.
What kinds of local knowledge are we talking about?
Community concerns, local traditions, infrastructure problems, successful programs, economic opportunities, volunteer networks, public safety concerns, small details that rarely make headlines but matter to the people who live there.
Things that shape daily life.
Exactly.
The stuff people discuss while waiting in line at the grocery store.
A surprisingly effective information network.
Why is local knowledge often overlooked?
Because large organizations naturally focus on larger trends, national issues, statewide issues, regional issues.
And smaller details get lost.
Sometimes they do.
Which is unfortunate because small details have a habit of becoming big details.
A very good observation.
Let's imagine two communities facing similar challenges.
Okay.
One community finds an effective solution.
Right.
How does that knowledge spread?
Ideally through communication, through conversations, through reports, through civic networks, through people sharing experiences and results.
In other words, through participation.
Exactly.
Which means communication infrastructure strikes again.
Another recurring theme.
One thing I find interesting is that local knowledge is often practical.
Very practical.
Less theory.
Usually.
More experience.
Exactly.
Somebody actually tried something.
Right.
And now everybody else gets to learn from the outcome.
That's the idea.
Can local knowledge help national decision making?
Absolutely.
How?
Because national decisions affect local communities. Understanding those communities improves context and improves the quality of feedback.
So information moves upward.
Yes.
And hopefully useful guidance moves back downward.
Exactly.
The local to federal bridge returns.
It keeps showing up because it matters.
A fishing boat heads out from Mobile Bay again. The factories home, the class.
You're listening to America Together Radio.
County lines, coffee brewing, screen door swing. Another day begins again. The truck rolls down.
Let's talk about participation.
Good idea.
A lot of people assume they have nothing valuable to contribute.
That's a common assumption.
Do you agree?
Not usually. Most people know things about their communities that are valuable.
Even if they don't realize it.
Especially if they don't realize it.
The curse of expertise.
Explain.
You know something so well that you forget other people don't know it.
That's actually very true.
What kinds of information would be useful for a civic knowledge network?
Public meetings, community projects, local concerns, success stories, infrastructure issues, volunteer opportunities, ordinance proposals, emerging trends.
Useful information.
Exactly.
Not gossip.
Definitely not gossip.
This seems like a good place for an approved message.
Agreed. Here is an approved message from Jeremy Levan.
No president governs alone. A president works with advisors, experts, cabinet officials, military leaders, governors, mayors, legislators, business owners, workers, families, and communities across the country. I am not running to pretend one person has every answer. I am running to build a serious team, listen carefully, make decisions, and take responsibility for the direction we choose. Leadership is not pretending to know everything. Leadership is knowing how to bring good people together.
That was an approved message from Jeremy Levan.
Any final thoughts?
Yes, local knowledge is one of America's most underappreciated resources. Communities become stronger when people share what they know, learn from one another, and remain connected.
Turns out useful information is everywhere.
If we're willing to listen.
What comes next?
Next episode, we'll discuss reporting issues from your community and how to separate useful reporting from noise.
A skill the internet desperately needs.
No argument there. This has been America Together Radio. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Coffee brewing, screen door swing. Another day begins again. A truck rolls down a two-lane road.